biohacker, naturopath from New Zealand. Thank you for coming back and looking at this channel. Let's talk about the other ingredients in the C3K Plus vitamin C formulation. As you know, I've been a supplement formulator for some time. I work with vitamin C. I've looked very carefully at the vitamin C industry, the major players, the manufacturers, the raw material suppliers, how these products are put together, and what's the best value of money for the consumer. I've used so many vitamin C formulations in clinic for dozens of years that I developed my own in 2006. Another company now is marketing this product in New Zealand. It's called Daily C. It's a nice product and it's still good, but like a lot of things, it's old-fashioned now and it's superseded, and I've created now something far, far better than that old Daily C. This one, C3K Plus. So what have I put in here and why did I make it like this? Well, as I mentioned in other videos regarding this product, I spent lots and lots of time with spreadsheets and looking at many different vitamin C formulations. It's what I do. I'm an analyst. I like analyzing things. So I analyzed the market carefully, and much to my surprise, I found product after product after product that only contained ascorbic acid or a tiny little bit of some B vitamins in, like B1 or B6. Some people would pay lip service and call it an antioxidant, and they'd put a few milligrams of vitamin E in it just to keep people happy. But these people are not clinicians. They're supplement formulators that just make products to sell. The difference is a person like me is actually a clinician. So I see people. I work with products every single day. Well, I'm retired now, but you get a feel for these things after a while, and you start to realize what works and what doesn't work. So when I made my updated and far superior product, I wanted to make something with a lot of whistles and bells on it that really made people feel good. So I beefed up the vitamin C content to 3,000 milligrams, more than this. One of the biggest things in this formula, in the new formula, is the addition of the D-alpha tocopherol succinate, or the natural form of vitamin E. After researching vitamin E, I realized there were 8 different isomers, or 8 different components of the whole vitamin E, but the alpha tocopherol, or the natural form, is the best form to use with vitamin C in conjunction. Don't listen to me, I'm just some old guy telling you this stuff. Go to the internet and you do your own due diligence like I have for a long time. Go and have a look at the vitamin E source in this, and you'll see it's actually the best source for adjuvant cancer treatment. So many discussions over years I've had with a very, very important man in Australia, Henry Osiki. Now, Mr. Osiki is one of the world's most renowned nutritional biochemists who's researched this industry far, far longer than I have. Henry's written some of the most impressive books on cancer. Henry couldn't stop talking about D-alpha tocopherol succinate with many forms of cancer and immune dysfunctions. After all, he wrote a book that's as thick as your arm on cancer, with tens of thousands of published studies, referencing this book. So Osiki's a very intelligent man and far beyond my knowledge in terms of biochemistry, but he could not stop talking about D-alpha tocopherol succinate, and that always stood out in my mind to be the best form to use in this product. I put 250 milligrams in each scoop, which is unheard of. You don't usually get that in a product like this. So we've got 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C, and that includes lots of ascorbic acid, but the remaining component that make up to 3,000 milligrams are ascorbates. So magnesium ascorbate, calcium ascorbate, potassium ascorbate, we've got manganese ascorbate, and we've got zinc ascorbate. So this is basically minerals bound to ascorbic acid, like bound to an ascorbate. So the body has got ways of separating and breaking off these minerals and utilizing that vitamin C component. So we've got a powerful multi-mineral supplement. We've got a lot of vitamin C in there, well beyond anything you'll see in the retail realm. We've got a very powerful amount of vitamin E in there. 250 milligrams is a lot of vitamin E, which is perfect with 3 grams of C. I put 11.5 milligrams elemental, which means that's what you get per scoop of zinc. Now again, if you look at my older version of the Daily C, there's only a small amount of zinc in this. Okay, we're talking 5.6 milligrams elemental. we're only talking 150 IUs of alpha tocopherol. Here we're talking 250, so I've upped it. So I've pushed it harder. We've also got a lot of citrus bioflavonoids in there from a top manufacturer. So lemon bioflavonoids. So this is really the outer edge and just where that pith is of the lemon fruit, which is very high in 3 key bioflavonoids: quercetin, rutin and hesperidin. So again, this isn't really the venue to talk and espouse all the virtues of bioflavonoids, but if you go and do your own due diligence like I have, you'll see why I've put so much bioflavonoid in, with the vitamin C, with the zinc, with the vitamin E, and with 3,000 micrograms of beta carotene. So now we've got a multi-layer product which has become a super powerful antioxidant formula. It's not so much a vitamin C powder anymore, it's a very powerful antioxidant. And that's why I formulated the product. I wanted to put something in your hands that would not just work on like boosting immunity, but would have a really good effect on collagen production, one of the most essential proteins that make up nearly all the tissues of your body. I wanted something that helped to reduce the risk of developing cancer long term. Alpha tocopherol succinate, vitamin C, I mean, these are proven things. So when you're buying, well, I should say investing in a product like the C3K Plus, you're getting something that's built by someone who spent a lot of time researching, who's developed vitamin C products before, but has now come out with a top version. Check it out. It's on Canzita.com. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. It's the best product out there, not just because I'm saying so. You do your own research. Thanks for tuning in.